Hello once again, witchy people. Time for an update on the diet. You have to excuse any weird noises. Once again, it's the dog. So today was Wednesday weigh-in, and good news, I haven't gained anything. Bad news, I haven't lost anything either. It is what it is. I was talking to my daughter today, and she explained to me why people level out. And basically it's because your body gets used to being a certain weight and it produces hormones to stop you losing any more weight. And when those hormones start leveling out, you'll start losing weight again. And it can take a while. So I'm just waiting for those hormones to level out. So with that in mind, I've just had a conversation online with my doctor, and I asked if it was appropriate for me, with my medical history and basically me, to go onto a liquid only diet. Now the reasoning behind this is that if you liquidize your food, it keeps you fuller for longer. So it's not a liquid diet like I only drink broth or coffee, that sort of thing. It is liquidizing your meals, and it's best not to have like soup from a can or anything like that because it's got too much salt in it. So none of these processed meals, but home cooked stuff, and you liquidize it, add a little bit of water to make it into a soup if you like, and you live on that. And he said yes. Now you can't do this for huge amounts of time because it's not the best thing for your digestive system. Even though you do still process roughage and such like in the same way. So you've got to be careful what you do eat. But apparently, yes, you stay fuller for longer and your body finds it easier to get the nutrients out. So the only drawback is obviously you can't have that crunch sometimes that you like. It is just liquid only, and you can only do it, you do it for a month at the most. This is just for my health. If you got, obviously this is something that I would advise not to do unless you speak to a health practitioner, because depending on your own health depends on whether this is right for you, and you have to get all the right information about how to do this. But as I was saying, the bad news is this is out of the window. You cannot have fizzy drinks when on a liquid diet. Now I'm told this is because the gases stretch your stomach out, and it's just not good for your stomach. So I'm enjoying this while I can. So there you go. I still have not reached that goal weight, which is quite annoying. That's 154 pounds, I think it was. 154 pounds. I am at 155. So as I said, it's really annoying. But I thought I'd update you all on what's going on with the diet. And I don't know, I just, because it's been at a standstill for so long now. I mean, it's not been at a standstill. I gained weight 5 weeks in a row. But because it's, obviously I've levelled off, so hopefully now I'll start going down. The reason I've chosen, I sort of looked into all the different variations I could use on my own diet, was because of this plateauing, this levelling, and I wanted to help my body overcome it. And apparently this can be, for some people, a good idea, and I'll let you know if it's good for me or not. As I've said before, just because it's a diet or a food plan works well for one person doesn't mean to say that it's going to work as well for someone else. And you have to take into account everything: your age, the weight you start off at, the weight you currently are, family history, your own medical history, and like I said, what works for one won't work for another, and what is right for one person to do isn't right for everyone. So it got to the point, I think, over the past few weeks where I got so fed up with only little gains, those little gains of weight, but every little gain does add up, that I started smoking again to help curb my appetite. This is a bad decision, which I quickly have stopped. So I am no longer smoking, but I do smoke a vape, and it's a nicotine-free vape. I don't actually enjoy smoking. I found out also last week that I don't enjoy eating pizza. It's not something that tastes good any longer. So I'm sort of trying to work around and find out what tastes good to me. As I've got older, it's really strange. My taste buds, I think, are changing. And there's lots of things I don't enjoy anymore. Unfortunately, one of the things that I do crave a lot of is chocolate. I enjoy the texture of it and the taste of it. I don't enjoy eating it. And I know that sounds really strange, but, if I could sort of have an outlet, sort of like, I'll eat chocolate, swallow it, it comes out my ear or something, I'd be quite happy. Anyway, that's just silly. So yeah, that's my diet update. Still not reached that second to last goal, because obviously I have another goal weight after this, which is 140 pounds, and then my final goal weight of 120. Let me try and figure this out. 129, I think it is. 130 pounds is my goal weight. I would like to say 123, but I'm never going to be that size. It's just not going to work for me. So, there we have it. I would like to add as well that something I've noticed is I went through my wardrobe again, and I found some clothes that should fit me because they are the size I am, but they don't, and that's because these are older clothes. So we're back to vanity sizing again, where a size 12 now is equivalent to a size 14, a few years back. Barkley, oh, is it there? I can hear you, stop it. So, and I tried these clothes on and they just don't fit. Now, part of that, I think, is at the weight I am now, 10, 15 years ago, I would be easily a size 10 to 12, and I'm not. I'm a size 14, 12 to 14, and that's new sizes. So maybe that's the size 14 to 16, and we're talking UK sizes here. Australian and UK sizes are the same. So a size 10 in Australia is a size 10 in the UK. Size 12 in Australia is a size 12 in the UK. A size 12 in the UK is a size 8 in America. I don't know what the equivalents are. I think... No, I don't know what the equivalents are for the European sizes. I don't know. Anyway... So, as I've got older, weighing the same does not mean that I will fit into the same size clothes. Your body shape changes, and you can weigh this. And I've noticed this with my mum. My mum weighs a lot less than me, and we are about the same height, though she is shrinking. So am I probably, I'm just not admitting it. So yeah, we're both petites because we're short asses, basically. Well, I'm not, because I am over 5'2". She is 5'2". I'm 5'2.5". Now, at her weight 10 years ago, I would be a size 8. That's a UK size 8. So that's an American size 4. But my mum is not. My mum is a size 14-ish at her weight. If my mum weighed what I weigh now, she would be a size 18, 16 to 18. And this is what I mean by, as you get older, your body shape changes and you collect fat in different areas. So even if you weigh the same as you did in your 50s as you did in your 20s, you're not going to be the same clothes size. You're not going to fit into the same clothes you did, because the chances are your body shape will change and the way you hold fat around your body changes completely. And so you will be a larger size at the same weight. And this is something else that makes dieting very, very difficult as you get older. So once again, my advice is just try not to put the weight on in the first place. Or if you do, lose it before you're 50. Lose it before you're 40 if you can. So anyway, there you go. Some more, thoughts and ideas about diets and what I'm changing to try and achieve something more. And like I said, I will update you to see, first of all, if the liquid diet is, you can call it the soup diet if you like, I suppose. But if the liquid diet works for me, if it does curb my hunger pangs, which hopefully will then, because it fills you up for longer, so that will stop me snacking, because I am a terrible snacker. I admit I snack. And see how I get on, and see how I also get on with no fizzy drinks, because fizzy drinks, like I said, they don't go well with the liquid diet, because it fills your stomach up with gas, so it stretches out your stomach. So when you have all of that, the good stuff from the other liquid, the liquid food, your body's not taking the nutrients in. It's just all expanded out with gas. So, but I will let you know how it goes, how I get on, probably in the next couple of weeks. And wish me luck. Like I said, there's not too much more I want to do. It's not my weight necessarily that I want to keep an eye on. It's my measurements. It's just that obviously your weight is an easy way to gauge that. And like I said, if I weighed what I do now 10 years ago, I would be in a much smaller clothing size. It's just one of those things. Anyway, I'm going now, and warm, sugar-free. I only drink sugar-free, by the way. I don't drink full-fat fizzy drinks because I don't like them. But when they're warm, they don't taste as nice. So anyway, that's it for me for now. Thank you for listening to this frustrated old lady. And I'll be back very soon. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. Bye for now, witchy people.